Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at some of the Republic Bricks custom LEGO Star Wars sets. Now, a while back, around the holiday season, he listed these special stocking stuffer things. They were around $40 and you got like 4 or 5 builds in each of them. So I decided to get 2 or 3 of these, and they're really cool. You get things like the speeder, I got a few like brick heads, and we'll, really get into all of them. We even get some cool stuff like a Wookiee flyer, and I still have a bunch to I have to build. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is just kind of taking a look at them. I want to build some of them, just show you the build process, and yeah, so that's really neat. I'm really kind of excited to get into this. So with that said, remember to smash the subscribe button down below. I think I have an affiliate code with him. I don't know. I bought these with my own money. I just thought they were really cool. Ooh, we got a Bo-Katan brickheads here. And we got a bunch of other stuff like clone trooper vehicles and that sort of stuff. So we're going to get right into it. Again, smash that subscribe button. We're going to get right on into it. Now, as far as I understand with these, the way these are supposed to work is you're supposed to use only Apple products. For whatever reason, the QR codes don't work with Android phones, as I learned, because I use an Android. But yeah, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold the QR code up to here. You get the Dropbox, and then it's going to show up a PDF of the instructions, and you get all that. And that's basically what you have to do for all of them. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mini ones to build. I might not build all of them. Some of them are like duplicates, and we might do a giveaway. So we'll see. And with that said, we're going to get right on into that. So we actually got Bo-Katan done. She looks pretty good. We'll take a better look at her later. Now, I think the next one I really kind of want to do, we have a little crab droid? Oh, okay. We'll do that one now, I guess. And we're going to go for the scan. And the instructions are right up there. Pretty good. Okay, guys, so we finished the crab droid. Again, we'll take a closer look at that. And now what we have essentially is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ATRT, actually 7 ATRT builds. I'm not going to build all of them, but yeah, they should be pretty interesting. I'm going to go do some of those, and we'll be right back. And yeah. Okay, everyone, so here is all the stuff. We're going to quickly, just take a look at all the things and give you, I guess, my full thoughts on them. Starting, I guess, we'll start with my favorite, the Wookiee flyer. Now, this is the Wookiee flyer. Now, for those who remember, this was on the Battle of Kashyyyk in Revenge of the Sith. And it was interpreted in LEGO, I believe, like a long time ago, like back in 2005. Either way, this is a custom model, again, by Republic Bricks. And it's really cool. So I did put some Wookiees in here. Those are not included. Those are some of my favorite Wookiees with like the little arm bracelets. We also have Chewie back here. He comes with a little stud blaster thing. There's also this thing where you could like expand it. I didn't know this was a thing these guys did. But either way, it's really cool, and you could like move all these things forward. It's just really a interesting set, and you could actually open this up, and I believe that's so that way you could fire around however you want, because I think if it's closed, you can only twist it. You can't actually move the gun around. One thing that I had a problem with, there was only one missing piece. It was this piece, and it was supposed to go right here, which is one of the landing gear, so it's a little off. But other than that, it's a super fun model. I'm not 100% sure what this costs, but it's really neat. It's really detailed, and comes with some really cool pieces. So interesting model to say the least. I'm not huge into, I guess, Wookiee armies, but it's certainly an interesting piece nonetheless. Now, this is one of the reasons I like Republic Bricks and his models, is because he makes things that are actually to scale. LEGO will do oversized stuff, and obviously they have to worry about more playability and, structural stability. Unfortunately, this one, again, there's a problem with custom sets. They are less structurally sound than official LEGO sets. Now, this is actually a really neat model right here. Again, I just put Commander Fox on here because his colors matched the best. But it's just really neat. Just a nice, simple speeder. Nothing too crazy about it. But still a cool piece nonetheless. Now I want to take a look at the ATRTs. Then we'll probably take a look at the crab droid. So here are the ATRTs. Obviously, they are way more mini-figure scale than any of the ones LEGO has done in recent memory. The only one I could think of is the mini one that came in the turbo tank. Other than that, they are great. I just put some fun, commanders on them. Tried to match the colors as best I could. I had no purple clone troopers, so that was difficult. But other than that, I just think it looks really neat. Again, they're not like the best looking ATRTs. I don't think they perfectly capture an ATRT, but they still are an interesting model. I think these go for like $5, $10 on his website. So I try to check them out. Again, they're not like the best builds that he has, in my opinion. They're just kind of, all right. I will say I wish they had some studs on the seats. They are all completely tiled down seats, and some of the pieces were like weird. But other than that, the condition wasn't the best on it. Only a few pieces, like 3 or 4, which isn't great. But for all of these, that's really not that bad. Now, finally, I do want to check out the BrickHeads, which are certainly some of my favorite. So first off, I've had this one built forever now. This is a custom Cal Kestis BrickHeads. I love his custom BrickHeads. They are a little pricey though, so if you could get them in these value pack sets, I'd strongly recommend them because they're really fun. So there's a Fallen Order set. Obviously, this would be awesome. I wish they did come with a little BD one or something. I don't know how they do that, but either way, it's really neat. Just a super fun build. There's not a lot of details that go into these. It comes with a lightsaber. You can only say so much about a BrickHeads. But then my favorite was, this was a complete coincidence that I got both of these two. I got them in separate orders, separate shipping times and everything. I got Bo-Katan and Gar Saxon, obviously the main Mandalorians from the Clone Wars. The only problem I have is he's kind of inconsistent with the way he does the stands. This figure, I get it if it was on stability. But Cal Kestis, for instance, comes with a stand. And Gar Saxon does not. Realistically, Gar Saxon should be the one, coming with a stand. Mainly because he has a seriously hard time balancing, I've noticed. So I'm going to probably be giving that to him. And then Bo-Katan's really cool. She does come with her little antenna. I think it probably could have been worked in a tiny bit better. Honestly, I just kind of would have flipped it so that way the antenna was on this side a little further back. But either way, I know the designers probably went through this a lot. And also, you do have the jetpacks. They both come with jetpacks. I believe they're even the same design. Yep, they are. And again, obviously great characters. I think his blaster looks a little wonky. But really cool. They're great little display pieces. Again, executing Mandalorians in BrickHeads form is kind of tough. So this is about really as good as you could do. And it looks really good. By far my favorite is Cal Kestis. This is just such a great BrickHeads design. I have no words for it. It is just really, really fantastic. Now, here is the Crab Droid. Now, these guys obviously first showed up, I believe, in Attack of the Clones. Really neat dudes. I just put some droids here just because they looked cool flanking him. He does come with all the legs. It's a little bit of a repetitive build, but, you'd expect that. If it wasn't, I'd be concerned. The joints are all good. It's just a fun set. You can move around the head. You can move all the legs out however really you want. If you want him to just kind of vibe. That's kind of funny. But he's a nice little build. Okay, guys, so either way, I want to hear your thoughts on custom sets. Now, these, again, are provided by Republic Bricks. I did buy them, with my own money. I just wanted to give you, my honest opinions. I think they're all really neat. The problem, again, I have with these types of sets is their price. Now, I, for one, am a huge fan of custom sets. I love them. But a big fit factor in them is always the price. And people always say, oh, those are very expensive. And, oh, I can't afford that. That is all very true. These are very expensive items. And really what custom sets are, first off, is bringing to the fans what LEGO won't. So if LEGO won't do, say, a Captain Rex's Y-Wing, you could go get a custom set from Timmy, Republic Bricks. Unfortunately, they don't operate on the same level that LEGO does for anyone who makes custom sets, and it costs a lot more to make because you have to buy all the pieces individually, you still have to, do a lot of shipping. It's a lot to do, and, it's still pretty expensive. And at the same time, they also need to make a bit of a profit because by the time you're done sorting the pieces, because you need to buy a bajillion pieces, it's a lot of work. And I've sorted out sets like that for some people, and it takes time. So if you were even to completely factor out the work and effort that went into these, you're still getting a alright deal. Now, BrickHeads, when they're $30, it gets up there. I completely understand. Especially with, the $1,000 sets, he has a $1,000 Jedi Temple, which is insane, by the way, and it's really cool, but realistically, for a LEGO set, that would probably end up costing, $350, $400. But either way, I digress. It's really up to a personal preference. I have a hard time buying custom sets often because I'll look at this and I'll be like, this is $30 right here. I like Cal Kestis, he's very cool, but the, 5 Battle Pack is on sale at Target for, say, $24. And, that's just kind of a thing you have to, adjust in your mind, and you have to understand, this is not a LEGO product. It is going to be more expensive, but either way, I still find them really, really neat, and encourage you to at least check it out, and really, make your own decisions after that. With that said, I want to hear your thoughts on custom sets down in the comments below. Do you want to make a custom LEGO clone army with these? I want to hear it. With that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, and stay awesome.